I think the big challenge right now is that like, I think people have a mentality of like, oh, it's past tense, we're done, right? We're good.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, there's always three factors. There's like how much something is going to spread, how contagious
Right.
it is. There's how virulent it is, which is a different question, right? Because you could spread a lot, but maybe it's not as virulent.
Yeah.
Or it could be really virulent, but just not spread very much.
Yeah.
So two separate questions. And then third is how effective our vaccine is against that thing, right? It
Right.
could be that it, spreads a lot and is super virulent, but our vaccines are great.
Right.
Or it could be the opposite, where our vaccines don't cover it at all.
Yeah.
Those three variables are ones that we should always be thinking about. And there's Delta, there's the Delta variant, not the Delta
Sure.
Airlines.
Yeah. There's that too.
Yeah. There's Delta Plus.
Yeah.
And the fact is that there's going to be like Delta Triple Plus with an exclamation mark. Like, they're just going to keep coming out with variants, right?
Right.
And so what if you had a variant that comes out, let's say 3 months from now or 4 months from now, that it's more contagious, so similar to Delta, which is super contagious,
Yeah.
but it's also more virulent.
Yeah.
And the vaccine doesn't provide the same level of immunity. Like, what if those other two are also
Right.
checked off, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden we're like, whoa, we need to go back on lockdown. We need to shut things back. You know what I mean? Like, that's what would happen. So I just want people to realize that like, this is a fight, right?
Yeah.
And we're not done with the fight. It's like,
Sure.
yeah, we might have like hit the virus with a great, right hand, but it's not gone. And if you don't watch your face, you're going to get hit right back. And so that's where we're at. And I do worry that I think a lot of folks are like, all right, well, we suffered a year and a half.
Yeah.
We're done now. Let's just have a normal NBA finals and call it a day.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I'd like that too. I'm a huge fan of basketball specifically. I've mentioned it like 3 times already on this podcast.
Yeah.
And so I love that. But I also want people to not forget that like we might have to do other things, like go back to a protective state or whatever if other variants pop up. Now, do I think that's likely? Well, less and less likely every day as the world starts to get a control of this thing. But it's still in the realm of possibility.